All right, so today we are going to be learning about making our portfolio websites. This video is just going to cover how to actually make the website and start to like pick a theme and just kind of get the general feel for what you want it to look like. In another video, I'll go over like your menu and what pages you should have and where we're going to put stuff. One thing I do want to mention is that you can log in with Google. So it should be pretty straightforward as far as like a password and all that. You shouldn't even need to do that. So I'm just going to open a tab and I'm going to type in wix.com. So it's pretty easy to remember. You can bookmark it if you need to, but like I said, I think once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And you can see I've logged in before, but you can also continue with Google, which is honestly the easier way to do it. And you can see I have a website already here that I don't really use very often, but that's okay. I'm going to click on My Sites and kind of demonstrate how to make a new site. So from your menu page, it's probably going to look something like this, and you're going to literally just hit this Create New Site button, and it's going to ask you like, what kind of site are you looking to create? You can technically pick any of these, but they're kind of set up for different things. Like your blog site is going to have more template spaces for you to like type and write things. Obviously the restaurant and food is going to have pages for like menus and different things. So I would say you could do either the photography option or the portfolio option. Know that you can look through the different sites and like literally click on them and like interactively try them before you pick a theme. I'm pretty sure though once you pick a theme that you're I think it's pretty much set. I'm pretty sure they may have added the capability to change it. Maybe we'll find out together. So I'm going to go with this portfolio option. I think this is probably the better way to do it. I've done this before, this create your own website for you, and I feel like it doesn't really give you the setup that gives you enough control. Like it'll do it for you. You get all this different stuff set up, but then once you're in there, you don't have the ability to like move stuff around and all that stuff. So I would just go with this here, create your own website with the editor. And the nice thing about it is this editor really does a nice job of making it easy. You can add stuff, you can take it out, you can adjust, you can move stuff. So I'm going to suggest you choosing a template. All right. So you can see through here, you can look through these different templates and you can literally pick, I don't care which one you want. You can pick what you want it to look like. You can even customize, and we'll get into this in another video, like how to really go in and customize text and all that stuff. But I'll show you the basics today. So what you're really looking for is just like, what do I want it to feel like? Like, what do I want my website to, what makes a statement to me? You can see they make suggestions, like this one would be good for user interface and user design. Here's a photographer and an art director one. So there's different ones. Here's a portfolio one. I think I'm going to probably go with this one because it's nice and clean and straightforward. You don't want to have a bunch of extra stuff in there, but remember, if you feel like you open a template and it's too much, you can just take elements out. I'm going to go ahead and view this just so I can kind of see, and you can see you can click this view full demo, and you can use this as a starting point, but I'm just going to click out of here so that I can kind of see like what is the general setup. So you can see here they've got like a menu down the side, and it's pretty straightforward. You've got like room for photographs here, which is kind of nice. And really this is like what you're going to need. It's just like a space for your photos. We'll be adding some small blurbs in here for like your reflection and like giving us a little bit about what each photo's about. But I mean, this is essentially all you would need is just a place where you can write stuff and add photos. Remember, you can customize I mean, really, like I've started with a template for my own personal site and completely changed the look and feel of it. So don't feel like if you pick one of these, you're stuck with the way it looks forever. There's a lot you can do. But I'm going to go ahead and I think I can just go back. Let's see if I just go back. Maybe. Let's try it. Because I'm not seeing like an exit. So we're going to just do it this way. Oh, I have a whole nother page here. Okay, so just, look through them, take your time and try and figure out which one you want. That's really the goal here. So I'm going to just, let's see. Here's an urban photography one. That's kind of cool. The artist one is kind of neat. Let's go with, you guys can see I'm super picky about this stuff, but you don't have to be. But it is going to be a site that you're going to kind of build on. So, make it what you want. Get the look that you want. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. I don't know. I really like that one. I might go back for that one. But you can, again, like you can go for whatever you want. Let's view this. I think this is the one I'm going to go with. I really like the look of this frame. This is sweet. And the menu along the top. So you'll notice different templates have like the menu across the top, some are down the side, some are, over here. So it just depends on, what you're doing. But I'm going to go ahead and hit edit this site. Once I do that, I'm kind of in the mode of building my own site. So you can see I'm in the Wix website editor. And it's going to take a minute to load. So we'll just give it a second here. All right. Now, there's a lot you can do. You can edit all of these. I would hold off on this because I'm going to give you specific page titles that I want you to have so that everything is kind of organized in a similar way. And, if you want to include a photo of yourself, if you have a photo of yourself, as long as it's like school appropriate, you can do that. But I was also thinking it might be kind of fun to play around with portrait photography. But you can see you can, edit the information here. So like for me, and once I click this, I can literally just type like Miss Ernie, and I can click this and type like art teacher. I don't know, something like that. Art teacher hero. Now, let's say I don't really like this font, right? Like right off the bat, I'm like, you know what? I like this, but I don't love the font. So you can see when you click or double click, it comes up with different themes. So like this is going to give you different sizes, but here's your fonts. So you can literally make it whatever you want. I want your website to be like you. Like how do you want it to look and how do you want it to feel? You can see I can make this like huge impact if I want, which is kind of sweet. And, whatever, I can play around with the color. I can do whatever I want to do. For this image, you can see if I click it, it'll ask me to change the image. And you can, they've got a few different things here. Like you can explore media from Wix. They have some stock photos if you want to just put random stuff in there for now. Eventually, it's going to be only your photography. So if you want to play around with this, you can. Okay. But the important thing is, for what we're doing today is I want you to publish your site. So I'm going to go ahead and publish my site. Okay. And you can see it's going to say get a free Wix domain. This is what you want to do. And what I'm going to have you do is just put your name in here again. Okay. So I'm just going to put my name in here. So you can see my full address will be dahliaernie1.wixsite.com/dahliaernie. So it's going to be kind of easy to remember, but I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to give you a form. I'll post a form in Classroom where you can take this address and paste it. Okay. So now you can see my site is done. I can literally copy and paste this. And you'll get this. If for some reason you don't have your URL readily handy, you can literally just hit the publish button again, and it'll bring this up where you can copy and paste it. So if you forget to do it or something, you can go back and do that. So that is how you make a site. I'm going to have you guys go ahead and do that. Feel free to rewind this video to any point that you need to rewatch. And again, we'll add to it, but this is just the basic, is just getting it here. And then, like I said, I'm going to have you guys give me your website links, because that's really where you're going to be posting a lot of your stuff. So let me know if you guys have any questions, but that is the first step to creating our websites. Thanks, guys.